Hey YouTubers, this is Demon0981. I am sorry for the massive hiatus. A lot of things have been going on recently. I've had multiple jobs over the years. I've had many personal things going on. But hopefully this video will make up for it, as I go over something I found incredibly interesting over the last few years, or since the last time I did in one of these videos. First off, we finally have the FNAF movie coming out of this year, or in time for Halloween. Thank you, Scott Coffin. And a lot of stuff has been going on YouTube recently. I've been watching reaction videos by Reacts by Night. By the way, check him out. As he's gone over the complete series of Gumball. Oh, and he's currently working on Steven Universe and Adventure Time. And I hate watching these kind of reactions, simply for the fact that I want to spoil something massive in the plot. Oh yeah, and he's also reacting to OKKO. Oh, Let's Be Heroes. Again, there's so much spoilers I can say, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut until all the time's right. Let's see, what else have I been doing? Well, recently I've been watching a lot of these AI created presidential videos featuring Joe Biden, Barack Obama, and former President Donald Trump. Quite recently I've been watching them. I'm struggling with the FNAF series. Boy, if they think it's bad at going over Five Nights at Freddy's 3, wait till you get to Sister Location and the lore gets way out of hand. But I digress. As you guys have all seen in the title of this video. So yeah, let's talk about this. Helluva Boss, made by Vivziepop, same creator responsible for Has Been Hotel. Has done it again. And I have to say, I'm a huge fan of Helluva Boss. I might not have the merch, because I don't have the money for it, but I've made sure to watch every episode that comes out. And the most recent one, wow. Oh, things are definitely getting deeper. For those who aren't aware of what Helluva Boss is, let me jog your memories if you haven't seen the series or haven't seen any reactions as to it. Helluva Boss is about a company called IMP, Intermediate Murder Professionals. Orchestrated by a trio of imps and a hellhound who utilize a spell book that is borrowed from a higher level demon. And in order to fulfill their job, which it is pretty much assassinating people with contracts out on them. So basically, IMP is Hell's hitman and organization. Our main cat consists of Blitz, a former clown, now manager, or an owner of IMP. His two employees, Moxie and Millie, and his adopted foster daughter, Luna, a hellhound. Now, I gotta stop right here or to point something out. Out here, and a lot of you who have seen the series have noticed this, but there are two noticeable voice actors in this series. Blitz, or Blitzo, as he was formerly known as, is voiced by Brandon Rogers. Moxie is voiced by Richard Horvitz, who many of us might remember as Daggett from the Angry Beavers, or Billy from Billy and Mandy, or better yet, as Invader Zim. As for the higher level demon and Blitz, just borrowing the spellbook from, well, let's just say they have done some digging into who the lore of Helluva Boss. The demon and Blitz is borrowing this book from is definitely a high level demon in terms of the hell hierarchy. One of the Goetia family, the Stolas, is responsible for the Ars Goetia grimoire. With it, he's able to read the constellations and do all sorts of stuff with it. I'm kind of a little fuzzy what he can do with that. However, there's a slight catch. Blitz can't have the book unless he makes a sort of deal with Stolas. In the unofficial pilot episode, we kind of see how Blitz gets the book. Look, later on in season 2, episode 2, season 2, episode 1, we find out exactly how he gets the book. Now, what I'm going to start discussing, it might contain spoilers, so if you don't want me to spoil anything, and by all means, click off this video and watch them for yourselves. If you have no problems with spoilers for Helluva Boss, then we shall continue. Now for the official pilot, which is Murder Family. The IMP is hired by a former school teacher who wants revenge on the woman and her husband cheated on her with, who, for some unknown reason, managed to survive the attack that said the school teacher did, and is considered a hero. Well, in the former teacher's eyes, this woman is nothing but a hero, or is anything but a hero. And is willing to pay the IMP to... Oh, God, I hate the YouTube. Guidelines, because I can't see certain words. Delete her from existence. However, Moxie is feeling kind of iffy about offing this woman, as she's a mother, she's a wife, and for the time being, he sees no reason to take her out. That is until later on in the episode, Moxie finds out that not just that this woman named Martha, but her entire family is a bunch of psycho murderers. Yes, even the kids that are murderous psychopaths in the making. Think of this as kind of like a tribute to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Geen. Sorry. Anyway, because Moxie screws up the mission, Blitz and Millie end up getting captured. Moxie saves them, thankfully. Just in time and for the police to take care of the murder family. On to see episode 2. I'm trying to remember, what was episode 2 called again? I'm trying to remember. Bear with me. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Lululand. The second episode the first season of Helluva Boss, Lululand, is actually kind of a touching one, as it focuses more on Stolas and his daughter Octavia and their relationship. As we see in the beginning of the episode, we see a young Octavia crying out for her father, who sings her a lullaby in order to go back to sleep. Cut to years later, or after the events that takes place to be announced in the second season, resulting in her mother Stella berating and verbally abusing her husband, soon to be ex-husband, and Stolas decides to take Via somewhere, or to kind of get away from all this. So he suggests Lululand, as it was actually a favorite place for Octavia when she was younger. However, there's a slight problem. They need bodyguards, so Stolas kind of hires IMP to bodyguard him. And I have to say, this episode was kind of funny in a way. Because I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but throughout the entire series, Stolas is overly flirtatious with Blitz. It's to a way it's not only cringy, but to me, freaking hilarious. Anyway, as the episode continues, Blitz has Millie and Moxie go off to enjoy Lululand. And we find out that Blitz actually used to work with one of the entertainers that's at this theme park, which is a complete utter ripoff of a more popular theme park in hell. Huh. Okay, so even in hell there are problems. Comes with copyright. Anyway, we're introduced to a new antagonist as Fizzaroli, or rather one of his robot duplicates. Who pretty much antagonizes Blitz to the point where they have a full-on fight, setting the entire theme park ablaze. While this is going on, Stolas is trying to comfort his daughter, who just wants things to go back the way they were, or before her parents start hating one another. And in a way, I kind of have to agree with her, but as you'll hear later on in this review, that's middle to impossible. Episode 3, Spring Broken, and we're introduced to the character Veronica Mayday, a succubus, who is actually the ex-girlfriend of Blitz. And every spring break, apparently, she goes up to the human world to do what Succubus does best. I wish I could say it, but because it's a guideline of YouTube, I can't say that either. God, this country's going to hell in a handbasket. Anyway, and Luna decides that she wants to go with them this time due to the fact that she has the hots for Vraska's Hellhound Vortex. And it turns out that Luna can actually turn into a human form. Which doesn't really look all that different, and to be honest. That's the only difference is she's human. But they decided to make a bet. And all this because of a parking spot, by the way. In the end, they blackmailed Vraska and her entourage. As when Millie finds Vraska as Flask, which she threw into the sea and then infected a fish. As with a hell brew, which mutated into a giant monster. Now, episode 4. Bear with me, I'm trying to remember which one this is, because I know for a fact there were 8 episodes in the first season. Episode 4. This was 8. Season 1, episode 4 is either the one that involves the Harvest Moon Festival, or is something completely different, and I might be wrong. Bear with me just one moment. I need to grab something. Bear with me a second here. Oh, duh. Here it is. Episode 4. Cherub. Okay, this one. And it kind of threw me for a loop. Oh. Due to the fact that involves another organization, so this time I'm centered in heaven. I'm going to cut this video short for now, but I'll get at you the second half in just a moment.